All right, all right. I'm gonna come high five my friend
Here
Frank.
we go. This
Can
is
everybody
it.
hear
We're
us out there?
here. Oh.
We didn't miss either. Can I give you a hug?
Big hug. Big hug. Oh.
Hi. Good to see you, Frank.
Everyone. Good to see you.
Do you see all the confetti on the screen right now?
Goodness.
Hi, everybody.
I feel like a show host.
I feel like I'm in my Drew Barrymore era or something. We're gonna ask you some really awkward questions today. I actually can't do a Drew Barrymore impression, but it's something like, I don't know.
I'm not doing any impressions. I can barely speak.
Frank.
Oh my God, it's scary. Hi,
I'm just
everyone.
gonna ask everybody out there. Can you guys hear us? Okay. Like, are we coming through loud and strong? Yes. Oh, I saw Vicky's name. I see Jonathan's name.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Look at all the hellos. Hello, Eddie.
Nice.
All right.
Well, so in case you guys are curious, I mean, it looks like we're in person together, Frank. Do you think they think this is AI? This is real.
This is
Where
for
are
real.
we? Where are we, Frank?
We are coming to you live from the OWN headquarters in New Jersey. We are very lucky to be here. It's an amazing space. We've got amazing support staff today. So a lot of people here helping make this happen so that we could be here in person, but share with you virtually. So we're really, really pumped up about today. And, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So you'll get to see a lot of high fives, some hugs. Just know that those are also going out to you guys, our audience and our participants and our registrants and our community. So we're pretty pumped up.
Oh, hi, David. How's Ann Arbor? Yeah. Hi, Meredith. How's Arizona? Oh, okay. I can't just I'm just gonna watch the chat and just stalk the chat. I think is my issue right now.
All the clapping.
Yeah. If you guys didn't notice, you can do confetti on the screen also, which I'm sure at some point I'll get sick of, but not yet.
Amit. Hello, Amit. Jim Gilbert. Hello, Jim. Mexico is in the house, you all. Hello, Rodrigo.
Kyla. It's so fun. Like every time we do these events, like I'm literally watching words on a screen right now and my cheeks hurt from smiling already. And we're 3 minutes into our session. That's a good
Shout
sign.
out to Don. Hello, Don. Thanks for joining. AZ is in the house.
He's in the house. I'm excited about today too. We have all these sessions. I think we have 15 sessions. We've got a keynote, so 16 technically. We've got roundtables. You can go visit sponsors in the expo booth. Like there's all kinds of stuff for us to do today. It is a jam-packed, what did we decide it was? 5.5, 6 hours?
Yeah, I was actually surprised because last
You
night
were
at dinner,
surprised.
I was like, we got about 4 hours. And she's like, no, we got 6. And I'm like, when did those other 2 hours come into play? But
I didn't agree to this.
Yeah. But it's okay. We're doing well. So
we're doing well.
We will do well. 6 is good. We've got plenty of coffee.
Yes.
Very
Cheers,
important.
By the way.
Yeah.
Cheers. So, actually I should probably say, Frank, we should probably introduce ourselves. Maybe we do that. So we're going to do that first. And then we're going to talk about the PodCACHE for a minute or two. And then we're going to ask you guys to actually help us get some questions going. We can't guarantee we're going to answer all of them, but I'm going to go ahead and announce a Q&A. Which is in the session. If you're in the session chat on the right-hand side, you should see a session tab. And then underneath that, chat, polls, people, and Q&A. I know people have found the chat already. Yep. If you go to Q&A, you can ask us a question and we will try to answer them. Maybe not all of them, but we'll try to get through some of them or even potentially bring up some special guests. So we've got a good time. But maybe I'll introduce myself first.
You go first.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Haley Gould. I am a planning team member along with Frank and some other lovely people that we have both here and virtual today. A planning team member for Higher Ed Dreamin'. I'm also the chair of the advisory council. And the reason I'm on stage right now is because Frank and I have a podcast. It's known as the PodCACHE, which the CACHE stands for Collective Advice for CRM in Higher Ed. We're going to bring it back. We haven't done it in a while. Actually, 2021 was our last episode, but we're bringing it back. Over to you, Frank.
I disagree. We have done it. We did it last year at this time.
We did do it.
And we're doing it again right now.
Sorry, Frank.
You may not hear from us via the PodCACHE for a year, but it's okay.
We're going to bring it back, though.
We're working on that. But yeah. No, so my turn?
Your turn.
My turn. Frank Montoya. also part of the Higher Ed Advisory Council, and also one of the planning team members here for Higher Ed Dreaming. This is our third year doing this, planning this, and I still can't get things right, like the amount of time that we're doing the event for. But I got it. 6 hours is what I hear, so 6 hours it is. No, it's been a great event. We started this is our third year. So we started three's a charm. Yes. Thank you, Jim Gilbert. Yeah, three's a charm. So here we are. We've taken the event to the next level here at OWN. Thank you, OWN, for having us in these wonderful, got this great facility and the great video and audio.
I'm not sure I can describe it accurately. Yesterday, they took us on a tour and there was a indoor golf simulator, a hair salon, nail salon. They have like 2 or 3 cafes.
Yeah.
Obviously, people are also working in the building as well, because they do a lot. OWN does a lot, but it was incredible. And they're sitting in the audience, so they're gonna like blush.
Yes.
But like we've had an amazing time. They've really like rolled out the red carpet, and they're helping us. Curtis has been fantastic. Curtis is our like audio man.
Hey, Curtis.
And you can't see him right now, but he's like basically making all the magic happen for us. So we're so thankful. It's so cool to be in person. And there's all kinds of others here that you'll see in the next few minutes who are giggling at us from behind the curtain.
All right. Well, let's see. How much time are we?
We have until noon Eastern time. So we've got about 25 minutes or so.
Right.
I might check in on our friend Florence, who's in Miami right now. Florence, can you join us on audio video? I'm going to give her a minute to do that. Florence is also a part of our planning team and couldn't be here with us today, but she's going to be with us on screen at least. Yes. So we'll see if she's able to come over. I see confetti happening. Yeah, there's already almost 400 people in our event, which is pretty cool, and 250 people in this session waiting for Florence.
Hi, Florence.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Oh, you look so beautiful. It's good to see you.
I'm giving hugs. I'm giving hugs to all of you from sunny Miami, Florida, and to everyone in the room. There is so much love in the chat. I just have to tell you, it's like you could just feel the energy coming across from everybody.
Yeah, I think people were ready to go dreaming today.
Yeah, it's a good day to dream. Good day to dream. So, hi, Florence. Florence. Oh, wait, hold on. I got an email. Oh, let me check my email. This email is coming to us from Santiago, Chile. Our friends at EDU LATAM, who are having their second annual EDU LATAM event, just reached out. Actually, they reached out last night, but I remembered I just saw the email again.
Right,
so
go with it.
They reached out. So we've got them. They're not able to join us here live in person, but they are doing their event in Santiago, Chile. It is equivalent to our higher ed conference here in the United States and North America, the summit and the education summit. And they've got a little video they sent to us. So we're gonna hear what they have to say. I think they want to give us a little salute and a little shout out.
All right, let's hear from them.
Ya, grabando.
Haley, Frank, hi there in HED24, here from Chile. We are the leadership group of CE Latam and Edu Latam 24. So here, my friends, Christian,
Maria Fernanda,
Hector,
Paula,
and have a good event in US. Have a great time, and we'll see you. Hope to see you next year in another event here with Latam.
Bye. Bye.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. My heart is so full.
Gotta love Charlie.
So
yeah.
Cool. It was so nice of them to take a minute out of what I imagine is a pretty stressful couple of days. Like, that's awesome. Oh.
Yeah, I was really happy to see that come through actually, and excited. And I asked them a few questions after I got their email, and they were telling me they've got 20 different higher ed institutions attending their event. This is only their second annual event. And in fact, their first annual was in Mexico City, which I attended last year and did Dreaming from Mexico
I forgot
City.
about that. That's right. That's right.
A lot less stressful this time than trying to do this virtually from Mexico City, where I was running around like a crazy man finding an office and internet. But anyway, they've got about 120 people at their event. So very exciting for them. So
that's amazing. That's
cool.
amazing. Well, so Florence, since we've got you on screen, can you give us a quick little idea of what your CRM team at Miami is doing right now? What are you guys working on?
Oh, so many things. Everyone is digging into all of the new features that are rolling out and investigating and learning all about Agentforce, Education Cloud, all of the things that are new and shiny. And then behind the scenes, lots of projects to make sure things are nice and secure, that email is working as it should, deliverability looks real nice. Our campus is keeping us busy.
Nice. Yeah, never a dull moment over there. Yeah. Frank, what are you guys working on right now?
Oh, goodness gracious.
At Arizona State University.
It's interesting because we're starting to I guess define our roadmap even further. And so as we've defined our roadmap, there are a few things that we just finished. We had a huge org migration. We brought in our School of Business, PodCACHE School of Business, into our enterprise org for recruitment and communication, marketing cloud communication. So that was a big effort. We just completed that. We have a few things we need to tie up on that. But again, we're also getting ready to really focus on a lot of digital transformation initiatives. And I'll just mention a few of those, right? POCing the data cloud, POCing some Gen AI, looking at Agentforce. And then we're also in the process of defining some requirements for enhancing and transforming our current advisor portal and our success coach portal that we leverage heavily, right, to address retention. So a lot going on. You'll hear more as we progress, and I'm hoping that we'll have some content to share with this community once we get some of those things under our belt.
Nice.
How about you, young lady?
Oh, what aren't we working on? No, right now our really big project is we are moving out of Banner and into Salesforce for all things alum. So at the end of this project, we will not have anything in Banner on our campus, which is very exciting. We do have Workday Student. We have, Workday HR Finance, but we've had Banner around really just to do that alumni, engagement piece and our gift processing. And we're very excited to get rid of that. So we're moving all that to Salesforce, migration date TBD, but that's obviously a pretty big effort. And at the same time, we're moving to a common capabilities model, which is to try to help bring things like email or events, pretty much something every user is going to need to do some form of, bring that to more groups on campus. So right now we have 250 active users, which is big for Smith, so give me that. But pretty soon we'll have closer to 350, even crossing 400. So
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. A lot of good stuff happening. A lot of good stuff happening everywhere. So in the chat, if you got something you want to share about what you're doing out there, put it in there. I'd like to see it. We'd like to see it and give you a shout out. That would be fun to do.
I'm seeing something, Frank. There might be a request for some merch. We may need to roll out some swag here. I have Dad asking for an iOrg migrated t-shirt.
Okay. Oh, and Salvado says he has a guy. Okay, t-shirt guy. We've got a t-shirt guy.
Always has a guy. I got a guy.
I'm gonna head out. I'll see y'all in a little bit.
All right.
Bye,
Thank
Florence.
you.
Miss you.
So, can we like just kind of have a little fun for the next minute or so?
Absolutely zero fun.
Can we talk bagels, or can we talk bagels? Here in New Jersey, I did not know there was such a competition between New York and New Jersey on bagels. We learned that last night. And as a result of that, being from Arizona, I don't see bagels like the bagels that they have here. So let's have our friend Carrie Otto, aka Vanna White, show us what bagels look like in New Jersey if you haven't seen them.
My goodness.
Oh, hello, Carrie.
I wish I could zoom in on that. Like, hold it up to your face. Yeah, I was gonna say. Can you guys see how big this bagel is? Oh my gosh.
Bagel head.
I got a bagel face.
So we don't have a poll here. Thank you. Thank you, Carrie.
It was very good. And it's like, oh my gosh, I've never had a bagel quite like that. Yeah.
Huge. Lots of carbs. We needed the carbs. Thank you, Eddie.
Jim Gilbert said it's the water, just like
it's the water. We talked about the water.
We did. We talked about that.
Oh God. Anyway, thank you for letting me share the bagel thing, because I was like shocked. I had no clue that this.
And to see existed. A bag of them, I'm surprised your table can hold all that up.
Oh goodness. That bagel is crazy big. You're right.
Yeah.
Frank, where are you broadcasting from? Should we say it again?
Yeah, go ahead, Frank.
No, you say it this time. I said it the first time.
Oh, well, I kind of want to do the like Saturday Night Live thing.
Do it.
Okay. Well, so we are actually broadcasting from Inglewood, New Jersey, in the own company studio. Well, I guess it's an auditorium, but in their the very cool building. They've actually given us some spaces where we can host. You'll see the planning team, some of us in different rooms, but they've like really rolled out the red carpet for us. So we're in New Jersey. We stayed in New York last night. We have all these bagels, and we're having a great time. But yeah, we're together, which feels really weird. I wish like we were together with all of you, but this has been a really cool experience. And we have an audio person in the room for us. Like, we are well taken care of by Own Company today.
Yes, we are. Again, thank you, Own. We'll keep saying that throughout the day. So appreciate it. It's been fun. It's been fun. People want bagels.
I didn't do the Saturday Night Live.
Oh,
thing.
do it. Just do it.
And live from New Jersey, it's Thursday morning. Was that good? Did I do it well? Thank you. Well, I'm gonna exit the stage now, guys. Because
oh God.
If you can't laugh at yourself, what can you do, really?
Good.
I'm gonna turn very red here in a moment.
You nailed it. You nailed it. You nailed it. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's been quite the day already.
Yeah.
And we've got a fantastic, for those who just joined, we have a fantastic day ahead of us.
Quite the lineup.
Yep, quite the lineup. We've got, from our first session is keynotes, and then we go into some sessions, and then we do a little bit more interviews, and we've got a lot to share with you, and are looking forward to having you all stick around and enjoy the content.
Yeah, absolutely. What's one of the sessions? Oh, before I do that, I'm going to ask Frank a question. But before I do that, if you have questions for us, we've got a good 10-ish minutes or so before we have to head over to the keynote. So would love to see some more Q&A action so we can answer some questions there. I'm going to do a little bit of that, though. Look at all the confetti in the corner. Do you know how hard that's going to be to clean up at the end of this? Good old virtual confetti jokes. I think the question I have for Frank is like, what's the session you're looking forward to the most today?
Wow.
You can only pick one.
I can only pick one. Okay, I'm gonna pick one. There's a lot of great content out there, and people are doing many good things, and you can see that by all the titles in the session. But I am really looking forward to hearing from our keynote today. I really am.
Me too.
Yeah. So, that's kind of a cop-out, but no, it's not a cop-out. That's really what I'm looking forward to. So, but again, there's so many sessions, and the really nice thing about this is that if you want to go to one of the sessions, but you want to go to another session that's happening at the same time, guess what? Haley, tell them what.
Well, the great news is that all of the sessions that we have today, aside from the roundtables, are all being recorded, and they'll be posted after the event within 48 hours or so. So Saturday, you should be able to watch all the content you can get your hands on. So it should be great.
So guess what you guys are doing on Saturday? Watching content.
Still dreaming.
It's a week to dream, a week to dream.
I had
All right.
somebody ask me about an agenda outline that can be shared, and the answer is absolutely. The easiest way to actually get to that and browse all of the session descriptions, and I'm just going to give you a pre-warning to what I'm going to talk about in the keynote for a minute, is that anywhere that you click in the platform, you could accidentally get out of the session that you're in. So I'm going to ask you to be very careful as you move your cursor across the screen. But on the left-hand side in the very bottom, there's a little Hire a Dreamin' logo that says read session descriptions right underneath it. That should open up a Google slide for you that you can then browse the agenda and all of our session descriptions. And so if you can get there, you should be golden. Guys, the confetti, we don't have enough cleanup people for this. This is going to be great. We did have an ask also, Frank, to reintroduce ourselves. So why don't you do that this time? Why don't you kick this off?
Okay. Hello. So Frank Montoya from Arizona State University, and also part of the Higher Ed Advisory Council and on the Higher Ed Dreaming planning team. We have done this, this planning team, along with Haley and others, have done this for, this is our third year. We're very excited to be here and to share the content from the community with you all. Some of you will be sharing your own content with the community, so thank you. But yes, so I've been with Arizona State for 18 years. Yikes. And having a blast and with the Higher Ed Advisory Council and on this planning team. So thank you all for joining. Haley, you're on.
I'm on. Hi, everyone. I'm Haley Gould. I am the Director of CRM and Engagement Services at Smith College, which is in Northampton, Massachusetts. Shout out to my New Englanders. I was formerly at Michigan State and Michigan before that. Go Blue, in case that's not clear. And yeah, I guess we're your hosts today.
We are your hosts today, at least starting you out. You'll have
you'll
have various hosts throughout the day. So, but starting you out for the day, and thank you for again joining us. And it's going to be a great day. And for those who we didn't say that, we are also co-hosts of the PodCACHE, as you see up here. And I'm going to try to read out the acronym, and it is Collective Advice for CRM in Higher Ed. Oh my God. I can never remember that.
I know.
I always screw it up.
I have to see it also, which is maybe not a great name, but we have a lot of fun on that. We're going to start recording more episodes, right, Frank? We're going to do that.
Yeah.
So
reach out to us if you want to be part of that wonderful PodCACHE.
So that would be so good.
So
we've got maybe 5 minutes left before we're going to take a break before our keynote. Any questions from anybody in the audience or our live audience?
I
wish you guys could see like where we're sitting right now. It's very cool.
It is very cool. Oh, let's see. Is there any? Oh, there's some more questions coming in.
Yeah.
Lori keeps. No, did Lori out? No. Is there a general reconciliation?
So I don't know if we can answer some of these questions, but these are very good questions. So somebody said, I'm curious if anyone is using Marketing Cloud with a CRM that's not Salesforce. So I can say I'm not.
Neither are we.
So I can't answer that one, but Annabelle, that's a great question. If you want to try to ask that in some of the marketing sessions today, I think there's one in almost every round. Would love to hear what you find out. The other one is there a general recommended Salesforce administration role and responsibility organization structure that you recommend for higher ed? So I might expand that slightly, and Frank and I can just talk about our teams and how they're structured. Does that work, Frank?
That works.
Okay, why don't you answer that first?
All right. So at ASU, we have several product teams, but the enterprise instance of CRM that I am the product manager of is made up of a team of administrators, a team of Salesforce developers and integration developers. We have a team of about 28, I believe, that support that instance of Salesforce at ASU. So I don't know, let's see, and actually related to any recommendation on roles and responsibilities, the recommendation to me is you have to have obviously the right skill set, and sometimes you have to learn that skill set and teach yourself the skill set. You don't necessarily always have to know everything, but take advantage of the community and take advantage of the content, take advantage of the trailblazer, the trailblazer community, the trailheads, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So there is, I don't know if we have any content on this topic.
You know, we might at one of the sessions I'll post probably in the keynote. I'll try to find this shared resource that we've been putting together from Advisory Council of like different things that people do at their institution. I think it's a little bit different everywhere, but there are some common themes, right? Like almost everybody has an admin and a developer. Usually there's also somebody kind of leading that particular team. Some people outsource more of that than others and do like staff augmentation. At Smith, I'd say our model is working for us at the moment, but we'll need to reevaluate once we grow a little bit. So I have 2 admins, a developer, and then myself on the team. And then we're looking to do some staff augmentation around that for the different kind of expertise that we need. Like we're learning Experience Cloud, getting better all the time. We also have 3 student interns, and being in a higher ed institution, it's fun to use like your students for your stuff. So.
And you can feel free to reach out to me or probably anybody in the community, and we can share kind of what our roles and responsibilities are from an admin perspective, from a Salesforce admin perspective, so we can get to that level of detail. So yes, do not be shy. We are a very sharing community. So thank you for asking the question.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think we need to wrap up this because we are almost to the time of our keynote. It feels like it's flying now that it's here. So we're going to wrap up here. Basically, what I can tell you is give you a quick tour of how to get to the keynote, and then you'll see this sort of repeated as each session is wrapping up. But first, I just want to make sure that I say thank you to Frank for hanging out with me on stage. You're the best.
Thank
Boom.
you. Thank you to my partner, Haley.
We get to do that because we're in person. It's so fun.
Yeah.
But so what you're going to do when you're going to leave this session is you'll actually wait to click on this, but along the left-hand side panel, you'll see the Home tab, Sessions, Networking, and then Expo. If you click on Sessions, as sessions begin to start, and our keynote will start promptly at about 9 o'clock Pacific time, noon Eastern time, you'll see that as an option, and you can go ahead and join. The interface is going to be very similar to the one that you see here. It'll just be a nice, fresh, clean chat and Q&A area for us over there. So thank you to everybody that joined. We ended up having about 300 people in our pre-show, which is pretty great. We have 935 people registered for this event. So we will see if that continues to grow as we head into our big session, our keynote next. We'll see you over there. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for joining us.